Hello everyone, it is Joe here from Omnipoke, the channel that brings you guys everything Pokemon. If you're looking for PTCGO codes, including the stuff from Battle Styles, make sure you go ahead and check out the Potown store. You can get a 5% discount on your orders using the code Omnipoke. For today's video, we're going to be having some fun chucking balls at people's faces for high damage output. Yes, the ball juggling archetype is brand new from Battle Styles, centered around Galarian Mr Rhyme, using that ball juggling attack, doing 10 plus 40 more for each item with the word ball in your hand that you throw into that discard pile. So has a similar feel to Blacephalon, where Blacephalon uses fire energies. We're using ball cards to accumulate huge damage on a one prize Pokemon. Do I think this is as competitive as Blacephalon? No, not really. We are still in a Marnie format. You're going to be disrupted a bunch, and that's going to hurt your overall damage output and hurt your chain of stage 1s. We do have to jump through a few more hoops than Blacephalon does, but the core concept is still the same. Try and get some huge damage output on your one prize Pokemon, using the likes of Oricorio and Zacian to grow that hand size. You can see that we're playing every Ball Search card in Standard. We're playing 4 Cherish, 4 Pokey, 4 Quick, 4 Level, and 4 Great Ball. So that's our entire damage output. You run out of balls, you run out of damage with the deck. You are then left using Icy Wind or Psy Power or Flop. That's your only other option. So the way we're going to try and reuse these Ball Search cards is through Yamper. The ability Ball Search allows us to grab a Pokeball and a Great Ball from the discard pile. Alongside Scoop Up Net, that means that we can pick up and drop down those Yampers as much as possible to recover our damage output and ultimately just get enough to hit the numbers that we need into, tag teams and VMAXs for sure. The supporter line is also a little unconventional compared to most supporter engines. We are using Ball Guy. It can be used in the opening stages to get us Pokemon into play. Typically, you want to be using Pokeballs and your Great Balls, which has a bit of bad RNG elements to it, but these are the balls that are most reusable. If you play a Quick Ball, if you play a Level Ball, if you play a Cherish Ball, you can't get them back. That's effectively you losing 40 damage for the entire rest of the game. So mapping out how much damage you need is actually quite important in this deck. So you have to be very careful about trying to overdevelop and use your Ball Search cards. That's why you actually see a couple of Manaphy in here. The idea is it can Ocean Search a Pokemon from the top 6 without us spending a card to do it, a Ball Search card, because then we're losing damage output, not just for the following turn, but for the remainder of the game. We, can't recover those Ball Search cards. It's only the Pokeballs and the Great Balls that we can reuse. But yeah, Ball Guy can help us set up if need be, but is also here to be effectively just 120 damage all at once. Bird Keepers allow us to move in between Manaphy's as well as any other Pokemon, as well as accumulating that hand size. So once we are starting to grow that hand, Bird Keeper adds on to the pressure, which is really nice. Sinlin, similar reason, it's a +3. Just like how Blacephalon, I know Blacephalon has to use Welder, but it's always nice to grow that hand size as you go. And Bird Keeper and Sinlin are doing the same things. I am still playing one Bruno in here just for some, panic hand refreshes in certain situations to shuffle in and draw 7. And we do play one Boss's Orders. It's not very often that you haven't had to play a Ball Guy, Bird Keeper, or Sinlin to grow that hand size enough for a KO to warrant playing more copies of this. But it's a nice option in here to maybe juggle through a Crobat or Dedenne later on. So yeah, that's really the list. Let's jump into the ladder, have some fun playing the Ball Guy deck. I do, again, want to reiterate, this is more on the fun side rather than the highly competitive, but it does create some fun puzzles for you, trying to figure out how much damage you have and that you need to get through the remainder of the game. You'd think that with the amount that we're playing, it wouldn't be an issue, but it can sometimes come down to just having enough or having one or too many prized, so be aware of that. And yeah, we'll have some fun gameplay. And look at that opening hand. That's what you like to see. But no basic for us so far. And this time we have a Yamper. And a couple of mulligans for us. So it looks like I'm probably playing some Pokeballs early, which is kind of sketchy. But as long as I can get down one Mr. Rhyme, Galarian Mr. Mime, as well as a Zacian, that's probably the best thing we can hope for. So we'll fire off the Pokeball first. If it's heads, we go Zacian. Nice. Let's have a look. So Zacian's here. It means I can just level ball for the Mr. Mime. up against a single strike deck, which should be mostly using multiple prize Pokemon, which is good for us. We'll play around Marnie as much as possible, and we'll just Intrepid for 3 more cards here. So, next turn we need to start working towards a Mr. Rhyme and as many Ball Search cards as possible. I do find myself passively passing in a lot of situations with this deck. We are going to get Marnied actually here straight away. Because you need to just get so many balls in your hand at once. That Marnie is your kryptonite, more or less. Luckily, I don't think we'll be under much pressure this turn. I think they'll just laser focus more than likely. If I do Ball Guy, I'll probably have to spend a level ball to get a second Mr. Mime, just to be protected around Boss from them. Looks like they're missing Energy Drop, otherwise they may not want to put the Dene down, but looks like they are forced to. Yep, as expected, no energies in that hand. More Houndours is good for them. Although they can just stay as the 2-prizer and just keep smashing the impact blow. They actually have the Capture Energy, which is typically just a 1 or 2 count in the deck. But it means they can't laser focus here, which is a little bit awkward for them, so that's actually nice for us. We do find the Mr. Rhyme. I'm not going to put him down just yet. So we're going to grab a Level Ball. We're going to grab a Great Ball and a Cherish here. We can freely play 1 Great Ball here if we really want to. But I may just want this to be the level, actually, and keep the Great Ball in hand. We'll just guarantee our Mr. Mime. We'll put him down. I may hold the Twin as well, just because if he doesn't take the KO... I have to think he takes a KO here, though, right? I should continue to play around Marnie as best as possible. We'll just do this. Actually do draw into another energy. So we're actually threatening the KO with our hand next turn. The Ball Guy can get us a lot more energy here. Sorry, a lot more balls, obviously. And our opponent's forced to research. They do find 1 Houndoom, though. So as long as they find a basic, or any turn attachment, they can go for the Houndoom into the attach and beat down. So we're at 4, 12, 18... Sorry. 4, 12, 18. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. 20 becomes 320. So we can actually kill this. Thanks to the Houndoom damage. So this is going to be pretty fun. Let's do it. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. You want the Pokeballs, you want the Great Balls, because these are recoverable. And we'll take the Quick Ball as well. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. So I can even Cherish Ball here. And grab Oricorio. Which is actually pretty nice. I have the Birdkeeper combo, so I don't mind putting down Manaphy for next turn. Gives us a 9-card dig to find our next Rhyme. I may also want to put this down. And yeah, let's juggle some balls, man. We do have 10 base, but I need to be hitting this anyway. So they're all selected, right? Let's juggle. Huge KO. And let's start getting some balls off the prizes, shall we? We need to reload quickly. Need to reload quickly, that's for sure. Alright, they have to find a second Houndoom if they want to Impact Blow to respond here. Also, damaging themselves is always good for us. It's one less ball for us now. We only need 5 balls to KO him. I should be showing you my hand on the screen, not just... So they're researching to find that Houndoom. They do find it. So next turn we can... I think I have to Ocean Search first, and then Birdkeeper Oricorio. I know that I need the Rhyme, but I also need a ton of balls. I guess any Yamper is a +1 ball. Alright, so they are potting... Oh, sorry, Urn of Vitality to get it back into the deck to then Single Strike Raw it into the active. Do you see another quick ball here? They can establish another backup Urshi? No, they're not. They're just going to Crobat for 3. Just the Impact Blow here. So we're not many balls away, actually. And any Yamper is a good draw for us. I think I want to draw my 3 first. Let's draw our 3. There's the Rhyme. So let's Ocean Search. We definitely want Yamper. I think that's KO, you know? Let's fetch. Yep, let's Yamper. Let's Keeper. Let's fold up. 4, 8, 12, 16. And we still have these in here. Yep. Let's fetch them. I could Tower of Darkness the Bruno if I want to. Stylish. So this is an even number, so the +10 doesn't matter. We need to go 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Another huge KO. We're now just 1 prize away. Scoop up nets are obviously important for the Yampums. But this game has gone as perfectly as I think is possible, to be honest. It is still possible to lose from this spot. Let's not get carried away. Especially if there's Marnies in the mix. We end up having to spend a lot of turns recuperating. They do have a switch here. There is a Marnie. And they're forced to laser focus, actually, so I think they're just running low on special energy. We actually rip the boss for game, so we can Yamper. Talk about drawing the absolute nuts. This has been insane. What a stylish way to win. Do I just cut the recording off now? The diff? Everyone, no one look at any more of the games from this point. We've peaked already. We have totally peaked already. Anything else is a bonus from this point. We got our win. Fantastic. Our opponent's going to get to go first here. The hands you get with this deck are just works of art, aren't they? Absolute works of art. Alright, this hand is looking pretty dicey for us. After the hot draw of game one, we're back to reality with this hand. And we're up against some sort of Zacian deck, which will equally be taking us back down to earth. Zama? Does that... Okay, it's still an ADP. ADP is a really bad matchup for any one prize deck. And this hand isn't helping much. We can force down our dudes, which isn't a huge deal, but it does show them our hand. Which I'm sure he's lolling at now. Okay, he gets the turn 1 energy drop, he gets the Intrepid. We hit the Twin, which allows us to put some damage onto ADP. So, we do a 10 plus. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 25. So we can make the ADP 5 ball cards away by putting the 30 on. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. 6 ball cards. So it's worth it. At least we did some damage this game. We're probably side-powering again next turn. There's the GX. No supporter, but I don't think he's too worried about that. Cherish Ball can only get me Oricorio, so it's a useless card in this situation. So we go 1 here, 1 here. I guess 1 here. Yeah, have Crushing Hammer, sure. Does that mean they don't have an energy here? Why would they play Crushing Hammer? Trolling. Don't troll the troll, bro. I knew I should have turned the recorder off. Oh dear. Looks like we're going to have an exciting game 3. Let's draw some cards. It is impossible for us to win at this point. I'd just like to throw that out there. Doesn't mean we can't go out fighting, right? For what it's worth, we'll do this. If I want to quickly fetch. Mostly so that I can scoop up a new active next turn. In a shocking twist, they throw away 3 sources. Not, again, still doesn't matter. We categorically cannot win this game. Unfortunately, we can't tank any of their hits with anything. At least let me KO this guy. We'll dance. We'll keep. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. You hate to see it. You love to see it. Well, we go down in our blaze of glory, I guess. At least got to get some payback onto ADP, right? Let him know that we were here. Alright, we'll be going into a third game. At least, if you're going to come into ADP, you may as well have the worst hand possible so that you know you weren't even baited into thinking you had a chance at the start. I think to ever win against ADP with this deck, you have to have an absurdly strange hand. I think you need to have like one Mr. Mime, one Mr. Rhyme, one Energy, and then just like balls and ball guys in your opening hand to be able to achieve it. And then just hope that like you randomly top deck a basic Pokemon. Because that guy needs to die as soon as he GXs. And that's not easy for this deck that likes to build, build, build. Let's get one more in with the deck. Getting to go first is always nice. We like to Intrepid, we like to evolve, we like to get extra ocean searches. You love to see that. Mulligan cards are always welcome. Looks like this is a Rustization. This could also be ADP though, because they're playing Energy Switch again, so... Trying to ruin my fun, I guess. Yes, it's ADP. Alright, easiest Pokeball heads of your life? Oh, broken card, you know. Going straight in for that Zacian. Going straight down into play these chaps. I think I hold the Oricorio, actually. So we're at 4, 8, 12, 16. There's a bull guy. Oh. I don't have any switch outs though. I need to find a scoop up net. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. So if I ocean search into a Mr. Rhyme and I top deck a scoop up net, we can KO this. Is this the redemption arc that we needed? Top deck scoop up net, high roll? Skylar. That seems odd. Crobatting for 4. Turning their Skylar into a draw 4. Spicy. Hopefully no combo. They've played a supporter. They haven't denade yet. Okay, just Intrepid, just Intrepid. Alright, let's see the scoop up net. Let's go. Give us a chance. Give us a chance. Ooh, that's not what we wanted. That means I need to Ocean Search and Bird Keep. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. No, we can't one-shot this turn, unfortunately. Unfortunately, he says. We'll take another one of these. I guess that means I Bull Guy if I can't KO here. We'll grab some variety of ball search cards. So next turn, looking pretty okay for the one shot, as long as we don't get hand disrupted. 24, 28. Yeah, so it's all about that hand disruption. If they have the Marnie in hand, things look very bad for us. If they don't have the Marnie in hand, if they play more Skylers, we're gonna go to Pain Town. That's a... Forget I said those words. Pain Town? Come on, Joe, you can do better than that. No Marnie. Just rip the research. Just rip that research. Or just boss me just to let me showcase the Bird Keeper. Big Charm? No. Okay, well, we need to actually find a bull card now, right? Oh no, I can get the Pokeball back. Okay, so ideally we get a Mr. Mime from this. No outs, okay. So we Bird Keep. They're all rhymes and not mimes, which is very scary for me. I can play a Great Ball here for free. So we have another chance of getting a Mr. Mime. Nice. So we go Mr. Mime. We go Yamps. We Yamps these. We go 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 33. Big damage coming in. Let's go. A ridiculous KO with our man Rhyme. For no rhyme or reason, we've taken a KO here. And they're actually in a dicey spot, right? They need to find all their sources this turn to respond KO. It's hard to achieve 2 sources attach if they're Marnieing. So they may have to research to do the dig just to take a KO. If they Marnie in just Intrepid Sword, we have more time. Okay, Wily Bite is an easier route for them because it's just 1 source or 1 attach. We only need 4 balls to KO a Mawile though, because of the low hit points. We're actually switching into Mawile. Okay, so the big chunk, the boss comes in, so they're trying to buy time, I guess. Hopefully they don't combo sources, attaches, and E-switches. Yeah, they just pass, actually. So, we're always evolving. We have Yampa Yampa, which is 1, 2, 3. Sorry, yeah, only 3. So let's see what the Bird Keeper gets us. Is that enough? We go... No, because the Big Charm keeps him in it. Because we can only get the Great and the Pokeballs. I could spend all 3 Scoop Up Nets to go Pokeball, Pokeball... Sorry, Pokeball, Great Ball, then Pokeball, Pokeball for the 4-5. I guess I should, just because the tempo's insane. And I still have a ton of damage left in the deck. This is wild. It's greedy. But, you know, it's also funny. And you have to factor that in. The Big Charm is actually big brain from him. We do take another KO here. And they're still in that situation where they need to find a ton of their recovery options. They actually had no energy in their hand last turn, which is really unfortunate for them. We have enough ball searches left that we don't need to use Yamper and scoop up nets anymore, which is cool. Still obviously vulnerable to a ton of stuff. They're actually just going to pass into us. So we're going to Ball Guy and just Intrepid here. Don't want to waste damage because we only have one boss. They may just be Salt passing at this point, because they didn't even Intrepid Sword. I think they're just not too happy with the situation, I guess. Alright, they are going to make a more while. They are going to switch and smack, I guess. Okay, that is the game. Well, the redemption arc against ADP, huh? Who knew that that was possible? I certainly didn't think it was. He's probably going to concede and not let us do this, but we'll showcase how much damage we could have got out. For the video, of course. For the Vine. Well, just the, what's that, 400? 410. Okay. Well, ball juggling. It's a lot of fun. Don't get moneyed, don't get reset stamped. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have fun playing Mr. Rhyme on the ladder as much as I did, hopefully. And I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Cheers.